Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Matt Corrigan up here today with part 10 of the DVD and Blu Ray collection. I don't think there's any Blu Rays here, I think it's just DVDs today. By the looks of it, most of them are sort of dramas or something along those lines. I did check out that Moonwalker last night on Blu Ray, and yeah, it looked really good actually. It's definitely an improvement over the DVD. Again, that was a great film that I used to watch all the time as a kid. I say what you want about Michael Jackson, man, but that movie has got a lot of nostalgia for me. And I use the word movie lightly because it is technically a movie. It is pretty cheesy by today's standard, and yeah, maybe there is some like, oh, okay, maybe this is a bit too much going on here, but yeah, so I'm going to watch the 2001 Royal Rumble tonight. I started watching a bit of it today. I'm going to watch a bit in a day and then watch the last of it tonight, like the last 2 hours or something of it. I am tempted to watch the Royal Rumble for this year live. I haven't watched a WWE pay-per-view live since the 2020 or 2019 Royal Rumble, the one where Edge came back. That was the last pay-per-view I watched live. Again, whether I'm going to be able to do it, I don't know. It depends on if I can stay up. If not, I might just, watch it like first thing in the morning, like get up and watch it throughout the day, just not look online and stuff. I don't normally keep up to date with modern WWE, but yeah, there's a lot of talks about who's buying WWE. Some people are even saying that perhaps AEW owners might buy WWE. If that happens, that would be insane. That would change the landscape of wrestling forever. I doubt it's going to happen, but we'll see what happens with that. It's definitely an interesting time for WWE and wrestling in general. This could be the biggest thing ever, but yeah, so I am very close to finishing off my year one of the universe mode. To be honest, I'm getting to the point now where I'm actually simulating a lot of stuff and just playing matches that look interesting to me, because I do want to move on to something else now and play some other games and things like that. So I'm gonna have the day to myself hopefully tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna chill tomorrow and watch some Dragon Ball. I did actually test out one of the discs for that Dragon Ball client. It worked fine, no problem, so that's a bonus. I now got a DVD player downstairs as well. I managed to I picked one up because my son wanted one for his room, but the TV wasn't working for some reason. And it's a HDMI DVD player. I didn't even know that DVD players could have HDMI out. That doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be able to play Blu-rays or anything. It means it's upscaling it. Obviously, I'll stick with my 4K player, obviously. But anyway, let's just go straight into it. First up, we have a 20 movie pack with 20 John Wayne films. Well, it's got 19 films and then a documentary on John Wayne. For the most part, I think they're all shorter films. Most of them are under an hour long. There's a couple on here that are not over 100 minutes, but for the most part, I think there's literally, there's just two on here that are more than 50 minutes. McClintock and Angel and the Bad Man, they're the only ones that are over 100 minutes. So, of course, a classic Western legend, of course. He was in some war movies as well. And then we've got True Blood Season 1. I've never watched this show. I don't think I ever will watch this show. I don't know. I'm not really into vampires. I know this show had a lot of like sex and things going on in there, but it was from HBO. And the only reason I have some of these things is because the bundle DVD set that I did last year. Mrs. Brown's Boys Live, the complete collection, all 4 live shows. Even though the show was done like in a live audience sort of sitcom style, and she broke the boundaries a lot, or he did, should I say, but they did do some like live shows, like on stage shows sort of things. So these are those ones. Then we have the Magnificent Seven remake. Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke. I've heard good things about this one. I've not seen any Magnificent Seven films, so I don't know if this is as good or better than the originals. Wild Wild West with Will Smith and Kevin Kline. Yeah, Will Smith in a Western. That's crazy, right? Then we've got Mad Dog Morgan, which I believe is another Western era period piece. Then we have The Other Half, another Danny Dyer. Vinnie Jones is in this film. I think it's something to do with about a guy who wants to watch England play, and something to do with that drama or something like that. Let me know your favourite, if you support football, what team you support. I don't really care about football. Then we got The Last Picture Show. Heard good things about this film, Sybil Shepherd. But it looked like a black and white film. Might not be though, but it looks like one. The Cat's Meow. Eddie Izzard's in this. Jennifer Tilly as well. Kirsten Dunst. I'm guessing something along the lines of maybe some comedy, maybe some romance aspects going on there. Then we've got The Mystic Masseur. Yeah, I don't really know much about this one. And when I think about half of these films, I'm like, would I really watch them? I don't know. When You're Strange, a film about the Doors, narrated by Johnny Depp, so it's a sort of biopic based on the band The Doors. I'm not really familiar with many of their songs. Water for Elephants, Reese Witherspoon, Robert Pattinson. Of course, Robert Pattinson played the new Batman. I've heard good things about that, but I haven't watched it myself yet. What Dreams May Come, with Robin Williams. This just, whenever I see this film, it just looks like that. Reminds me of that Family Guy. Seeing, if this movie even touches Roadhouse, I'll kill you. He's free, sir. Now, We Brought a Zoo. Scarlett Johansson, Matt Damon. Scarlett Johansson, I think, is phenomenal. Again, I obviously known for Black Widow and stuff, but she's a very gorgeous actress and very good at what she does. The Virgin Suicides. I believe it's based on a novel. Sort of a coming of age type thing, tragedy, something along those lines. Then we have The Dressmaker, Kate Winslet, Liam Hemsworth. I believe Liam Hemsworth is taking over. Yeah, Liam Hemsworth is playing Geralt in the new Witcher series, which the one thing that pissed me off about that, it's not so much they changed the actor, it's because the reason what's his face left, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, Henry Cavill. The reason he left is because he wasn't happy with the direction Netflix was taking, and the people who made that show actually said they don't like the games or the books. Why make a TV show based on a video game which is based on novels? I don't know if the books or the game came first, and say I don't want it, nothing to do with the source material, and then expect, the people in that, just ridiculous. Although I haven't seen season 2 yet, so There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis. I've heard this is a really good film. The Crusader, or The Crusaders, extra language spelled out. This looks like it's a Netherlands. It's a Dutch version, but I assume it would play in English. Then we got a 3-pack with Black Moon Rising, Deadfall, The Crossing, and Nobody's Baby. I know Black Moon Rising did get an Arrow Blu-ray release Again, Arrow do some great jobs with their releases. The Age of Innocence, another sort of period drama. I'm guessing some romance aspect going on there. Sully, Miracle on the Hudson, obviously based on the pilot who landed the plane, Captain Sully. Again, The Reader, again Kate Winslet. I believe Kate Winslet was originally from Reading. I remember seeing something about that. I don't know if that's true or not, but Shatter in the Silence. Don't recognise any of it, so I'm guessing it's basically about a woman who struggled through her life and obviously is coming back and taking vengeance, but not in the sense of like Lady Vengeance or something like that. The Rules of Attraction, I've heard good things about this film as well. The Starlight, Straight Story, filmed by David Lynch, so I'm expecting it to be very visually weird and wonderful. The Greatest Showman with of course Hugh Jackman. I'd like to see Hugh Jackman come back in Deadpool 3. There's a lot of talk about Wolverine is going to be in Deadpool 3, so if it's not Hugh Jackman, then yeah. The Europeans, which has one of these awful back covers like that. The Impossible, Naomi Watts, Ewan McGregor, of course, mostly known from Obi-Wan. Then we have Titanic, which this movie gets a lot of love, and yes, it's a good movie, but I think it's very formulaic. Again, I think it's just overrated in my opinion. It is a classic movie, and you know, but for me, it's just your average romance film, obviously. And I'm not really a huge fan of romance films anyway, but this one, I respect it for what it's done and all the awards it won and stuff like that. Of course, Leonardo DiCaprio, fantastic actor. Kate Winslet as well, but yeah, I just think this film is just, to me, I just find it boring. And when it crashes, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I know it's obviously based on a tragic story, and obviously, the tragedy was real, and obviously that, you know, something we have to live with. But the movie itself, The Story of the Weeping Camel. I'm guessing it's sort of a documentary based around some camels. 7 Years in Tibet with Brad Pitt. Again, another great actor. Secondhand Lions, Michael Caine, Robert Duvall. Guessing it's sort of it says a feel-good fun for all the family. Another 4-pack with When the Party's Over, Emerald City, Scissors and Spotswood. I don't think Emerald City has nothing to do with Wizard of Oz, but I could be wrong. The Bodyguard, again, Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston. Again, Whitney Houston, tragic what happened to her, unfortunately. A fantastic singer. This movie was a lot of another one of my mum's favourites, so it has a bit of a whatever the word is, sentimental value. Take the Lead, Antonio Banderas, another dancing film. Step Up, yep, it's the first one. Again, these dancing films, they're all the same in my opinion. The Sleeping Dictionary, Jessica Alba, Bob Hoskins, they're the only two names I recognise. The Dark Side of the Sun with Brad Pitt again. The King's Speech, which I believe I do have. I think I have it on Blu Ray as well. The Painted Veil, Edward Norton, Naomi Watts. The Phantom of the Opera. I have 2 copies of this, although I'm not. Oh yeah, one of them's a. This one's a Denmark, sorry, version. But I believe they're both the same film. So one's the Danish, Denmark version. It is Danish, right? It's either Denmark or Norway. Danske, yeah, Denmark. Curiosity Shop, another Charles Dickens novel adaptation. The Fault in the Stars. I've heard this is a good film as well, sort of rom-com, coming of age. The Notebook, another well-loved love story. Ryan Gosling, James Garner. The Crucible, of course, based around the witchcraft part, you know, so I'm guessing like that sort of period of time. The Road, Viggo Mortensen. This looks like it's going to be a thriller type thing, post-apocalyptic America. The Brown Bunny, it says adults only, contains strong real sex. So this is a movie that actually contains real sex scenes. There are some movies that actually do contain real sex. I know another one off the top of my head is Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and 2, but I believe that was like a documentary. But this one is something to do with like a prostitute and stuff. So from Galileo Productions. So yeah, real life sex. Interesting. Trafficked with Ashley Judd, Sean Flannery, based on true events. Sex trafficking, you know, a la Taken. Have another copy of Titanic sealed, so if anyone wants a copy. The Kite Runner. Young Boys, Amir and Hudson. Not sure what country this is based in, but maybe some sort of Asian country. The Vow, Rachel McAdams, Shannon Tatum. Again, Shannon Tatum, whenever a movie says inspired by true events, they put that on there because they think, oh yeah, that's going to make people watch it more. No, it's not. The Lucky One, The Secret Life of Bees. I don't think it's got anything to do with bees, but looks like it's African. Alicia Keys is in this. TT Closer to the Edge, based on the TT bike racing. And then last but not least, we have a Coen Brothers triple pack with Raising Arizona, Fargo and Miller's Crossing. I've not seen Miller's Crossing. I've not seen any of these, but I've heard Fargo's really good. Steve Buscemi's in it. William H. Macy. So yeah, 3 Coen Brothers films. So there we go, guys. There is part 10. We've got 2 more parts to do from the bookcase number 1, and then we'll be moving on to bookcase number 2. I think my daughter's awake, so I'm going to take her for a little walk, I think, maybe, and while the rain stopped, probably come back and watch another like half an hour or so of this Royal Rumble, and see what happens throughout the day. I'm going to try and get some tidying up done. But I think tomorrow I'm going to be on my own tomorrow, which I know it sounds horrible, but I am looking forward to. I think I'm just going to, now that I've got that DVD player downstairs, I think I'm just going to take the Dragon Ball downstairs tomorrow and watch some more Dragon Ball, I think, tomorrow. And anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. Let me know if there's any movies here that I should check out. And as always, guys, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, The Mad Kiger, and have a nice day.